I want to talk about the rulership of government, the power of government, the spirit of government. Government is a solution. And the solution was made by man to keep things in order. Government is needed. It is necessary. It is what we use to create order. Without government, it'll be a death penalty to steal my car. Without government, it'll be a death penalty to insult any person. We would take the law in our own hands, and we could not come together as a civilization, and we could not live together. It'd be constant war and chaos without government coming in and having set rules that we all agree to live under. Government is important. We could not come together as men and women and develop language. There was no need to talk to anyone. That we could not develop math. No need to count money because we would take from each other all the time. So government is needed. But the idea of government, the notion of government, puts government in a position of being superior. Government is basically a religion. It is a religious belief system. It restricts, it confines, it licenses, it limits. Government persecutes and legislates and permits and regulates. There is not one thing you do. Every problem facing Christians or Jews in the Bible came from government. Government is the natural enemy of God. And the people who hold government as important as a solution to man's problems will be intolerant of competitive belief systems. That's why the government hates true religion. They can work with fake religions all day long. But the true religion, the true God, understanding and worshiping that is always the enemy of God, and the government always comes against that belief system in every existence throughout history of mankind. It is the problem. So, to them, earth is their God, government is their religion, and the courts are their temples. That's how they operate, and that's how they function. Only our Constitution, written by citizens, not government, established the superiority of God over man. The government has been trying since the adaptation of our Constitution to subjugate man to government. It's the natural purpose. People go into government thinking they have to manage you, they need to manage you, and to do that you must respect them and honor them. That's why they call themselves the honorable. The honorable Republican so-and-so, the honorable Democrat so-and-so, the honorable judge. Honor is not a title. Honor is earned individually, but they refer to themselves and require you to try to go to court and not call their judge honorable. Nothing honorable. They think because they are government, they're honorable because they're here to serve you, which means to control you, to them. There is not one thing Christians can do without government regulating, taxing, consenting, licensing, or approving. You can't name one thing you've done today that does not have your government's stamp of approval on it. It's really important you understand that. Everything we do must first bow down to Baal and give honor and position to our government. The Democratic Party in America worships the earth through government. They do not seek to persuade, but to manage. They do not seek to a dialogue, but they seek obedience. They expect you to recognize their power and the dignity of their God. They expect you to worship the earth, their mother. They expect you. They will pound you and hound you until you either fake it or submit to the idea, the notions that they are right and you're wrong. They believe the earth is their mother. They believe that man will be given knowledge to develop enough science to live forever. They believe that. They believe that science is infallible and God is flawed. They will tell you that. They will teach your children that. They are fighting a spiritual battle while we are fighting a political one. They are deceivers and they're liars because they worship and honor the great deceiver and the great liar. Stop trying to convince them and start trying to confine them, or they will dominate you all the rest of your life and your children's lives. Get with the real God and let's get busy. This is Mason Weaver. Stay right or be left. Eternity is a long